What's going on, guys? On this video I want to talk a little bit about the upcoming election. Now, we all know who the Republican candidate is going to be, McCain obviously, but we don't know who the Democratic person is going to be, Obama or Hillary. I for one think that it's going to be Obama because he seems to have a slight lead as far as the votes go, but who's to say? And everyone's probably wondering who they're going to vote for. Well, I've always said, if you're rich, vote Republican. If you're poor, vote Democratic. If you're in between, vote Democratic. I, for one, am an independent, and I wish that one day things would get together and people would start voting for independent candidates, and then we might be able to get a third-party candidate in the office who I feel would be much better than a Republican or Democrat. People seem to be torn against voting for a Republican or a Democrat. They're afraid to vote for a third-party candidate because they're afraid that their vote is going to be wasted. And when everyone thinks like that, these third-party candidates don't stand a chance. Now, if McCain were to get voted into the office, despite the fact that he has a kind, charming face, I feel that he would be probably not much different than Bush. He wants to remain at war with Iraq until we accomplish whatever the hell we're trying to do out there. I do know one thing, that this war with Iraq is unwinnable. You cannot win a war against an unorganized army. Have you ever heard the expression, something is too big to beat? Well, more often than not, things are too small to beat. When you are battling a war against an army that is not organized, that is not together, you don't know who to fight. You don't know where to go. You don't know who to battle. And these resistance fighters are never, ever going to give up. The terrorists are never going to give up. Waging a war against terror is as ridiculous as waging a war against drugs. We are never, ever going to win it. We are never going to win the war against the Saddam Hussein regimen fighters. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we've conquered Iraq. We've completed our objective. We've freed the Iraqi people. We have captured and executed Saddam Hussein, put his